So I posted this tweet back on the 16th of November. A great photograph is being in the right place at the right time with the right kit, with the right experience and the right skills, and a bucket load of patience. I very much believe that. Honestly, there was a reason that I posted it. I can't remember what it was that had caused me to kind of think about it at the time, but it made me think about photographers who kind of rely on luck and say, "Oh, well, that's a really lucky shot," and etc., all that kind of jazz. Now, luck is something that, for me as a photographer, I never rely on. I never rely on that lucky shot. I don't think lucky shots exist if you're a professional photographer, because it's not about luck. It's about seeing that thing that's unfolding in front of you, using the fact that you're in the right place at the right time with the right kit, the right experience, the right skills, all of that knowledge to maximize and make the most of that shot. That for me is what professional photography is about. It isn't about luck. Sometimes conditions go your way, sometimes they don't. That's not luck, however. That's just the way it is. And sometimes all those things kind of come together, but unless you know what you're doing and you know how to operate those cameras and how you make the most of it all, and how you get the look and feel of that image that you want, it's not luck. Like, if you can't do it, if you can't capture that moment the way you see it, then you just need to get better, a lot better. And photographers who rely on luck, who think that those really, really great photographs are down to luck, they're wrong, in my opinion. I'm not going to sit and start an argument about it, but it's not about luck. It's about relying on those skills and experience. And part of being a photographer, whether it's amateur or semi-professional or professional, especially in my opinion, if it's professional, you build up that experience bank, you build up that skill set, you build up that knowing when the right time and the right place is, and you know what to look for. So I got some really cool shots in the summer from Lausanne, from the world finals for triathlon, and they were really cool shots of like the early morning sunlight for the junior women and junior men's races, right? And those shots I love those photographs. They're really, really cool. And they're not luck. They're the fact that I saw the fact that the sun was rising, backlighting all these athletes, especially as they were coming out of the water. And I used my knowledge and experience and the kit I had and all of that kind of stuff to really, really make those shots the way that I wanted to do. There's a thing called the creative gap, which is the idea that you have in your head and the distance then between that and what you can execute. And part of being a professional photographer, and part of being what I feel is a really good creative sports photographer, is that narrowing of that gap. It's having those thoughts and creative ideas in your head of the shots and stuff that you want to get, and being able to execute those. And those come from right place, right time, right skill set, right gear, right experience, all that kind of stuff. It isn't down to luck. And if you're relying on luck, then you need to delve a little bit deeper into your creative toolkit, in my opinion, to get the most out of what you do. Don't rely on luck, because luck will get you so far. Skills, experience, knowledge, being in the right place, being in the right time, knowing when those right places and right times are going to be, having a bit of forethought and researching this stuff. Like, if you shoot landscape, I know this is a sports photography thing, but let's differentiate a bit. If you shoot landscapes, you should be looking at where the sun rises, where the sun sets. You should be looking at those cloud formations and what the weather radar is saying is going to be good for cloud cover, all that kind of stuff. Even for sports, even for triathlon, I will use apps and stuff and bits and pieces on the web to figure out where the sun's setting, where the sun's rising, what the weather's going to be like, when the rain's coming in, when the rain's not going to be coming in, where that light's going to be based on the athletes moving around that particular section of the course. So I know, are they going to be backlit? Are they going to be like front lit? Is there going to be light from the side? I'm thinking about where the spectators are, what the background's like, what the foreground's like, what that athlete's going to be doing through that moment in the course. Are they going to be on a bike? Are they going to be on a run? Are they going to be low to the ground? Are they going to be pushing really hard? Are they more than likely going to be looking up, or are they going to be looking down? You know, what things are going to be going on? And that comes from skills and experience and knowledge and pouring your heart and soul into what you do. So don't rely on luck, because luck is a real cop out, in my opinion. You need to really hone that craft. Don't rely on luck. Build that knowledge bank, build that skill set, build that experience. Don't worry about the camera that you're on. Yeah, right kit is amazing. It would be amazing to be on £10,000 camera systems, but nobody needs to be. You just need to have the right kit in your hands at the right time. If you don't have any kit in your hands at the right time, then it's irrelevant. Like, you can have like the best conditions with the best people, all that kind of jazz. But if you haven't got your gear with you, what are you gonna do? Like, you just have to make the most of what you've got in that moment. Don't rest on luck, because luck's a lame thing, in my opinion. If you're gonna do this properly and do this seriously, don't rely on luck. So that's a little ranty rant. Sorry, I'm trying to find images for a client, and it's running on it's running on a NAS drive, which is in my living room. So it's trying to like pull it across the Wi-Fi through 4 walls. It's really difficult. Anyway, have a great week. Have a great rest of your day. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. The more you subscribe, the more you'll get updates of when I'm posting stuff, so you don't really miss it and bits and pieces like that. I'm trying to post consistently at the minute because I've got some time and flexibility in order to do that. So if you hit the subscribe button down below, you'll get a notification to say that I've posted, so you can see what I'm ranting and raving about and talking about next. Have fun.